What's going on, y'all? We're back in this thing again with the second list of red flags with your boy 21 Studios, or as Angie likes to call them, 21 Jumper. And we're back checking out the red flags again. This list is a little more vague than last time, even though last time you might consider it vague too, but this one might be a little more extreme to some. And I thought I was explaining a little bit too much for somebody that I think is a smart dude. And I think he obviously is smart if he has this much influence over the manosphere and he has that much of a following. So I feel like I was explaining too much for a man who's a fully grown man. But anyway, if you interpreted some of the things the way I interpret them, let me know. If you interpret them a different way, let me know. And maybe he'll also be down in the comments letting us know what he was thinking, what was his backstory on some of the things that he put. But let's go ahead and enjoy the points and let's talk about it. So that's his first little couple red flags that he made up. Next, we're going to bring up what his supporters brought up. Let's see what they got. So we got here. Career.
Wait, these are his followers' suggestion?
Actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't know who's who, but this might be his followers right here. I don't know. I might be switched up. If you watch the video, go and let us know which one it was. But yeah, here we go right here, man. So here's the next one. What you got here? Career. I don't agree with that one.
With career or without career?
What do you mean without career? Career. You have a career.
Oh, because
you have a career in the tech industry. I don't want you anymore.
No, I feel like what it means is they don't have a career. They don't have a career.
No, he means career like you out here getting it. You have to. You're working. You have a career. Like you have a career. I should let you go.
Bye. Just like career.
Like you have a career. I should let you. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because I've talked about it before that, and I think that basic adulting requires you to have money and have your own stuff. So I mean, like, just because you don't have a boyfriend or a husband or something like that doesn't mean you're gonna live on the streets or live with your mom and have constant clashes.
I think it's also about your mindset. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like in a relationship we need that balance, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't have a career and your boyfriend or husband has a successful career, you're just relying on him. Yeah. Or you have nothing going on in your own life. Yeah. You will be going crazy because you're gonna be obsessed with him. Right. So it's
okay.
Really
so we're gonna say we're gonna augment that a little bit and say career more career oriented. Like you're way too focused on it. Oh. Yeah. There's no balance. So yeah, that's what we're saying. That's what you would say. That's basically what you're saying.
I'm saying if they don't have a career, they will be obsessed over their boyfriend, and it's bad for their mental health.
We know that, but we're talking about with the career. If you have a career.
Oh. They're overly obsessed with their own career.
If they're more career driven and career focused than they are on having a family or doing things, I guess I don't know, just basic family stuff.
Okay, how would you define if a woman is overly career obsessed, to the point that they don't want to have kids because they're going to take like maternity leave?
That probably would be one.
Okay.
Yeah, that would probably be one. I guess you don't have time to do basic family things.
Like what?
I don't know. You name them.
I don't know. What's a basic family
you might be
thing?
in a career.
No. I cook for you all the time. I clean everything. I have a career. Okay, but my question is...
So you're not fitting in. But you know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm asking this question because of my next question. I want to ask you is, so when would you describe when a guy is overly career oriented?
I think it's kind of the same thing. Mm-hmm. I think it is kind of similar to this to when a woman's doing it. But I guess it depends on what they do. I don't know, but still, I guess you still have to find time to get some things done. Like maybe their career all week, and then on the weekend they go hard with the family.
I think you're describing our scenario right now because I look after the baby, the kids, aka the dogs, all the time. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, well, I guess there does have to be some balance to it, man. I guess like they said on the movie Click.
Family comes first.
Adam Sandler died. Yeah. Family first. Next, vegan.
I don't think that's a red flag.
I don't think it's a red flag. I think it's more of a thing that makes it difficult. Like if you both don't, or if you both aren't on that, then it's gonna be a difficult situation. And I think that there's nothing more of a buzzkill than you trying to go to this restaurant, trying to go to that restaurant. She talking about I'm vegan, and then now she's pissed off because she's got to eat the fries and the broccoli. It's like, bro, I'm not ready to go over here to tofu land.
I don't think that's the case, because I feel like if you love someone and her eating habit or his eating habit is different from yours, you both compromise. Let's say Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Nobody said anything about you loving somebody. If you're already in the fold, loving on them, that's a whole nother thing. But if you're just starting to date somebody, or I think vegan could be an issue.
No, like you don't eat seafood, and I love seafood. I compromise.
That's a whole nother thing.
I haven't had
sushi because you can find seafood
and sashimi.
You can find all that. You can find all that at the same restaurants that we go to. Because I go to restaurants that's open to everybody.
No, but I want to go to restaurants that focus on their main dish, their chef special, or seafood. But like my point is like I think this point can be changed into like people who are vegan and think they're better than non-vegan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good one. That's real. Because I think you do have those people that have this little lame God complex. It's like, bro, you're still fat as hell. You're vegan, but you're fat as hell still. Because you eat Oreos. You're like, oh, the Oreos are vegan. The fries from McDonald's is vegan. You're still fat as hell, and you're lame, and you're an asshole. Yeah. But yeah, not to anybody who doesn't fit the description. But yeah. Next, all tattoos. All tattoos, I don't agree. I think that if you have that, I don't want personal tattoos that I don't really care for personally are the arm. The arm
sleeves?
crank. I don't care for the arm sleeves. I think that looks very manly to me. It just doesn't look good to me.
What if it's like a color tattoo on the thigh?
I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't know. What does it say? Depends.
It's like a picture.
I don't know. That's a tough one. But I just personally don't like the sleeve. If you have a neck tattoo, you're out of there. I don't like the tattoo that all the girls have now. It's this one, the Rihanna thing. I don't like that.
And a lot of them do them under boobs too.
Yeah, that's the Rihanna thing basically. Then you got the tramp stuff. I don't care for that. Yeah, that's basically it. But I guess like not all tattoos, but certain areas. Yeah, he just went general on that.
Yeah.
Next, nose ring.
I think that's cool.
I don't like the one the bull nose.
Oh no, not like here, but like here, up here. I think that's pretty cute.
That's all right. I don't really. You don't gotta have it to me. I don't know.
Can I get one?
No. Nah, but I think the bull nose ring is kind of like along the same lines as like the vegan thing. Where like I think the bull nose ring is like somebody who like goes harder.
No, I feel like that one's so dangerous because if you're fighting with me and you have that ring, I get mad at you. I can be like, just pull your nose.
Yeah, it is dangerous. But I just think normally like when you have girls that have those, they're always like super skewed. Like their mentality is super skewed to the point where like they're way too hipster and all this kind of stuff. It's like, bro, like shut up, man.
Or punk.
Yeah. Not even punk. Just way too like. They're like one of those people that's like way too accepting of things that are indefensible and just like silly stuff and tolerant. I don't know. Like being tolerant is cool, but I think certain things are just not. Yeah, I don't know.
Not everyone's like that, but I don't think nose ring is a big deal. To be honest,
I don't think it's a big deal, but I just don't like that. I don't like that one. Ladies, if you're planning on getting that one, don't do it because you're gonna lose your stock. Next, feminist.
There's nothing wrong with being a feminist. Feminists just want equality.
If you know what kind he's talking about though? Them white ladies you see on the TV that's like bald headed, they fat as hell, and they talk about men are terrible. Like those kind.
Oh, so if I'm a skinny and pretty looking
feminist,
it'll be fine?
He's talking about a radical feminist. Come on, man. We're not talking about somebody who wants basic human rights.
So I feel like for all of his points, he needs to add like a lot of descriptive languages before and after these because these is too general, right? Yeah. So I do think if they're like extremists, then like of course, like
this next one right here, BLM.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know what's wrong with that. Maybe we got us a Dub S guy on our hands.
Damn. I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
We ready or what?
I do feel like we had this discussion before. It's like you said you didn't like how sometimes like people were just like BLM just to show that they're cool or something, you know? I do feel like there's a difference between they're just like blindly following and agreeing, posting on social media, like they post a selfie and be like BLM,
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, man, you're just like trying to get the hype. So.
And I wanna also ask a question. White people, when y'all dislike BLM, what are you guys trying to say? Are you guys talking about it from the standpoint of it being a trash organization that's ran by white people that don't really have any interest, and they're liars, and they're not really for the cause that they say they are? Or are you trying to say like, man, your life don't matter? Which one is that? Anthony Johnson gonna let us know, because that's the question we got. And that's just what I want to know.
And I do feel like when people say all lives matter against black lives matter, I think it's really silly, because when people are talking about like Black Lives Matter or Asian Lives Matter, right? We're actually targeting those incidents where a black life or an Asian life was lost. And
they know what we mean. They're just being assholes. Like, they know that we mean like, all right, man. Just, we know that all the lives matter and everything, but bro, we're over here too, living like we're humans too. That's what they mean. So I don't know if he's putting up some racist numbers or what. But if you are, F you. If you're not, man, we'll keep on. We cool. But let's keep on going with the video, because I'm gonna get the content out of it. Next, dyed red hair or any weird color. He went descriptive there. Any weird color.
Okay.
So like blue, lime green. What else? Purple.
I do feel like it also depends. It's like, I think for any color, it can be painted in a trashy way and in a classy way. Yeah. So if she looks classy, there's no problem with it. But if she looks really trashy, then that's when the red flag is like, boop.
I personally don't know if I've ever seen any woman look classy with a blue hair dye. Or a light green.
No, it won't be like the whole head is like the same color. It will be more like highlights. Yeah. You know, it can be like maybe down at the bottom, it's like one color. Because I know a lot of Asian girls with black hair, they would do like some highlights with like blue or green, or like the bottom here, down here will be like blue color, and up here will be black. It looks really cool. So it's not like whole hair like the same.
I think he's talking about like the whole hair though. That's trashy. Short hair.
Nothing wrong with short hair.
I think it depends. That's another descriptive moment, because I think some girls do go to they like have like a crazy point where they just shave all their hair and some G.I. Jane type of stuff. Then it's like a different kind of thing.
Okay, to be fair, I thought about like shaving my hair really short and then dye it to like a blondish color, because I saw someone with it look really cool. So I felt like if you want to be experimental because you've never tried a hairstyle and just want to see how you look like, there's nothing wrong with it.
That's different. But I think he's thinking about the people that's like, oh yeah, I'm just doing a reinvention of myself. Those kind of people. Those people are kind of offset.
But I know a lot of people who went through, guys and girls who went through a breakup, they just chopped their hair off. Because in Asian...
So wouldn't that make it a red flag then? If I chop my hair off because of an ex, that means that I'm kind of still thinking about it.
No, because you want to start fresh again. It's a fresh new start.
I guess. I think it's a bad sacrificial fresh new start. But hey, busted iPhone. Nope. You might have had a bad day.
But if it's busted, it's been busted for like half a year or like a year. Yeah. Or like 2 years, and you still haven't fixed it, and you have the money to buy other stuff, like you got yourself new clothes, new shoes, new bags, but you didn't invest in fixing your phone.
Priorities is messed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we got the big one. You know I'm going for this one. Fat.
How fat are we talking about?
I think it depends on. I think it depends on what are your what is it that you like? Like, what's your body type that you like as a man?
Because I feel like the reason why I always say like Asian are more tolerant towards being fat is not because we are actually tolerating it. It's because we have a stricter standards of what's being called fat. Like, I can be walking on the street in like an Asian country in Korea, because they're mostly like smaller, right? And then I can be like, oh, I look so fat today, and they will think I'm fat because I'm probably like, I have a thick thigh, they could be calling me fat, but I'm not actually fat by American standards.
Yeah.
So Asian fat and American fat are definitely different. We don't have anyone that look like Lizzo in Asian countries. Like, because before they reach that place, they would have been called fat like 1,000 times, and they would be like, you know, working out and yeah. So.
Yeah. I think it shows a lack of discipline to me. That's just my thoughts on it. It shows a lack of discipline. You don't look good. I don't want any parts of you. I don't even look your way.
So if you're playing game all the time, isn't that a lack of discipline too? So if the girl tolerate you playing game all the time, shouldn't you tolerate her being fat then? Because it's both lack of discipline on both ends.
No. If I'm playing the game all the time to the point where I'm not getting anything done at all, yeah. If I'm just playing a game here and there, that's cool. If she's fat as hell from jump, nope. If she gets fat as hell in the middle, nope. And if she gets fat as hell, it'll be the end. So nope. That's my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts on it, man. I can't even do it. Looking disfigured out here in these streets. I ain't about to run around with you.
So you focus more on person's look than their inside.
As a man, you initially do. Come on, man.
We're not talking about initially. We're
talking about initial, man.
You're in love with this woman, and then she got fat, and you're just gonna be like,
nah, we're not even gonna let you get there.
But she's going through some trauma shit.
If we're not gonna let you get there. If I say you looking like a chubster out of nowhere, treadmill. Or I'm gonna hold them boxing mitts for you.
But I'm working so hard. I'm working like 14 hours per day. I barely have time to sleep. Like, that's why I'm eating fast food all the time, because I don't have time to cook.
Does that mean you're way too career oriented?
No, it's just because this is how my job is. And on top of that, I just got the baby, so I'm gaining all the pregnancy fat, and I have to take care of the baby, so I'm also lacking sleep. It's just everything. My life is being turned around.
I think you're in a whole another land where you have a baby and still have to work so tirelessly.
Because you don't work, you get fired.
Is that in China?
Yeah.
Oh, that's in China.
It's in most places of the world.
No, they give you a maternity leave here.
They do, but it's only like 30 days or 60 days.
That's too short.
Yeah.
30 days? I don't know about that.
60 days it's rarely more than like 90 or 120 days. And you don't think about it, you probably would take it before you get the baby out.
I don't know. I think what's it called? I don't know. I feel like I've seen some people be on there for like 6 months or something like that.
That depends on the company. Like for my company, yeah, we can take unlimited PTO. So yeah, you can do that.
The bottom line is nobody's getting fat, and I'm not with it. That's all that is. Nope. But is there any other red flags that you would like to add in? Since he wasn't being very specific, maybe you have some specific things you could add in.
Can you think of any?
I can think of. I would say that somebody who has a unresolved trauma or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and it's nothing against anybody that got through that, that these things happen to. Like maybe, there was a something like you got raped, or a boyfriend did something to you where he was abusing you or something like that. I think that if you haven't resolved that and got maybe some therapy or something like that, I think that's going to be a kind of an issue.
Yeah, I think here's the thing, right? Most people dream about finding their true love. Yeah. That he's so loving and tolerating and caring, and he will hold your hand and help you walk through all these challenges and difficulties you guys have. Yeah. And I think those kind of guys exist, right? But the fact is, most people are selfish. Yeah. So if you find one of those guys, hold on tight. Don't let them go. But if you have trouble finding them, maybe you need to help yourself first.
I guess another one. I guess it's kind of along the same lines as the fat thing. But I would say that somebody who has gotten surgery, plastic surgery of some type. I would say it shows something. It shows very low self-esteem or no discipline. Like say somebody got a BBL. Low self-esteem, because think about it, you have such low self-esteem to the point where you're willing to go get your body chopped on and get something added into your body that's foreign. And you be sitting around walking around like this for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then possibly you could get some infections or something just because you don't want to go to the gym Or
that's different. Okay, so I think plastic surgery has a lot of different caliber to it, right?
It does.
Like, for example, the double eyelid surgery is really popular in Asian countries because people want bigger eyes, right? So I felt like that. I was really against it because I feel like it's not natural, but now I'm just like, who cares? It's like, it's not something you can change by putting in hard work.
Yeah.
So if I pay, say, like 1,000 or 2,000 grand, like $2 grand, and then I can get it, and I have the money, why not? If they want to do it, do it.
You're right.
But like, you are right. If you're doing something that can endanger your life, and you can actually get it in a different way, like a healthier way, and that's a different story.
What about breast enlargement?
I have no problem with that. I feel like if you have the money and you want to get it, get it.
I don't know. I think certain mindsets come with that kind of stuff.
Why?
I don't know. It just kind of gives me like more thought mindset. You want a big booty and bigger breasts? Why?
Because
I'm gonna get as many men as you can get.
Because I'm gonna look good when I'm on the beach. When there are big booty and big boobs girl next to me, I don't feel like, oh, my body look terrible. You know?
I don't know. What do y'all think about that one? Do you think that one can be a yay or nay? I guess it is kind of in the middle. What else? Is there anything else? You got something else?
I just feel like a woman that doesn't have a career, it's not like she chose to give up her career and be a stay-at-home mom. I'm talking about she never had a career her entire life, and she's not planning on starting one anytime soon. She just wants to wait for the guy to feed her, and that's a huge red flag.
So maybe somebody that you meet and you don't know how they get their money, kind of.
Oh, that's
yeah.
And even if she's coming from a rich family, her dad, her mom is like giving her all the money, that's still a red flag because she's never really been out there understanding how a real life situation is. So she has a very spoiled mindset.
So I guess it would be spoiled. Yeah. So that would be one. Okay. All right. I mean, if we come with some more, we'll make our own video with very much more detail oriented stuff. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's it for the video right there. I don't know if I need to shout him out because he said BLM was a red flag. I don't know what he means by that, so I'm not really sure how to feel. You know?
Yeah.
Well, he was on Duke and Don stream. I don't know if he was being the chameleon.
Is he black?
Nah, he's a white dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just people that are blindly following all those marches, you know, and then be like, I don't even understand what's behind it. I just want to do it because all my neighbors are doing it. Right. And so I heard we can like, I don't know, get like a free food somewhere after the march, get a stamp. It's like if you're doing it not because you agree with the purpose, just because that's the trend. You're following the trend. That's a red flag.
Maybe So what I've gotten from his list basically is if you're way too woke, way too skewed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you look down on other people, like just like the vegan one, right? Because you think you're better because you're that way. You look at all the other people, be like, oh, you're not there yet. You're not woke yet. That's why you're still eating cows. Right.
Okay. That makes it more understandable. If he's thinking about it from that point of view and not like a racist point of view, then I can get with it. But if he's not, But I would say that based off the theme of all the different ones, I would say it's like you're way too woke for your own good, and it's gotten to the point where you'll go past the values of whatever the man has going on, and it's gonna constantly be a fight in the house. Like if you want your what?
I have another one.
What you got?
if someone is like they act like they're super woke, and they're constantly posting like philosophical stuff, like about life, about this and that, and then in reality his or her life is like a train wreck. That's a huge red flag. It's like they just want that attention, they just want to be under that spotlight, and they're not really doing what they're preaching. They know exactly how to turn their life around, but they're not doing it. Okay. That's real. That's real. Because it's like, and I see a lot of girls posted like, if he wasn't with you then, why he with you now? Or something. I don't know, just such stupid stuff like that. But I don't know, I guess. A spending habit. From an Asian perspective,
so, okay.
It's like, I think spending habit is a big thing because if you're really serious about this person, you're thinking about starting a family with her in the future, right? And if you guys disagree on how money should be spent, like that's something that's gonna be a big issue down the road because you're gonna have a mutual account when you get married. So.
Okay. Okay, and I guess I definitely feel that way. I think with one more I would add on, but I guess it's kind of along the same lines. Like I think like being too woke, I think somebody just like I don't know, like I think that leads to a lot of things. Like if you don't care about my son getting his fingernails painted, that's not gonna work. You know, like you're way too woke. I don't want you getting my son's fingernails painted. I don't want you running around him telling him, yeah, you can be a girl and all this kind of stuff.
Wait, for the fingernail part, if he got it painted already when he came back home, I wouldn't get mad at him, but I would ask him why you chose this color, why you want it painted. Is it because you saw something on TV? Is it because you saw your classmates doing it? Where did it come from? I want to talk to him and figure out the root.
What's his answer going to be? Tell me what his answer is.
He's going to be like, oh, I saw my classmate Jenny. She printed her nail blue. I thought it was really cool. And I'll be like,
no, and then look, I'm gonna be like, well, what's going on up there? And then
I'll be like, okay, let's think about it. What if Dad paints his nail red? Do you think that's gonna look cool?
Hell no.
Yeah. Are you the kid or are you the dad?
I'm the dad.
Oh.
I'm listening from the living room downstairs. Hell no.
If the son says, I think it'll be a little bit weird, I'm like, exactly.
Yeah, it'll be weird as hell, son.
I'm like, exactly. So that's why when Dad looks at you painting your nails red, he thinks that looks a little bit off. So we can probably paint something else red.
Yeah.
Right? We can paint your nose red, right?
Yeah.
We can paint your notebook red, right? We can paint.
So we're gonna turn him into like a reindeer. He wants to be a reindeer.
No,
Identify as a reindeer.
just for fun. You know, or we can paint.
We're not even gonna play with this. I'm gonna come in the room. I'm gonna be like, hell no, that shit weird. And I'm gonna come in the room and be like, what's all this ruckus? And then you're like, Johnny got his nails painted. And I'll be like, Johnny, let me see your nails. You got that what's the crap? The acetone. You got the acetone? Let me get that.
I know you've been
I'm wiping it all off. I'm wiping it all off.
Obviously, someone painted his nail when he was a kid.
They say, all right, here's a pro tip. Here's a pro tip for anybody that has shoes that they want to keep clean.
Okay.
If you use acetone on the scuffs, it'll come off. That's why I got it. But that's the main use for it is to get the nail polish off though. Yeah, I don't use nail polish at all. But anyway,
we'll find out.
Yeah, you would have been found out.
That's why it always takes you so long to come over. Be painting them and removing them.
Silly, man. But yeah, that's it for the video right there, man. I guess, man, now that I've kind of thought about it a little more, I guess we can shout out Anthony Dream Johnson, unless he's racist. I can't really mess with it. But yeah, I thought it was entertaining, and yeah, that's that, man. If you watched it to this point, thank you. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.